What is good, everybody? How we doing? Today we have horror movies that I can easily survive by Derek FDB. For me, I would say every single Jason movie. Hell, even Michael Myers. Just get a shotgun and keep your distance. With Jason, it'll be a little bit more complex because he's a supernatural being. But ultimately, it really comes down to what version are you dealing with here. If it's Jason X, I'm probably screwed.
You know, horror movies were a big part of my childhood. And not because I used to watch them. On the contrary, I used to avoid them at all costs. The jump scares, the gruesome kills, all of it terrifying to me. I was a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie. I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was in any of those movies, I would not survive. What is a 6-year-old gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies. And yeah, I said most of them. I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can survive easily, giving you my strategy and my thought process in the process, and some of the ones that I can't.
Oh yeah, Cabin in the Woods, you probably ain't surviving that.
So this movie's main villain is Freddy Krueger. And honestly, I wasn't that scared of Freddy growing up. Even though his powers are crazy, he just made me not want to eat pizza while watching his movies.
Bro, I used to be terrified of Freddy Krueger.
This whole thing is killing people in their dreams, so you can imagine how difficult that would be to survive. Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying to him. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up developing this buddy system where they have to watch each other sleep. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. What if the other one falls asleep? You're done. Draw two for your mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong. I have two solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the two is move out of Ohio, which when I say it out loud, is not that hard because who wants to live in Ohio? And two, the easier one in my opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first movie, I just simply won't sleep. I mean, the only way he could get me is if I'm dreaming. And if I just don't sleep, then he can never get me. It's simple.
Bro, don't sleep. Eventually, you're gonna have to go to sleep, bro. And when you go to sleep, that's when it's gonna be a wrap. I would say Freddy is definitely one of the horror villains that I'd probably get bodied by because your boy loves to sleep. And if you're fucking up my sleep schedule and I can't sleep, oh, it's a wrap. I'm exhausted. I have no energy. I mean, by the time I'm staying up for hours and hours, if he just wants to come up and just run hands, I won't even have enough energy to fucking fight him.
I don't sleep regardless, so if my life's on the line, I'ma definitely not sleep. Even if I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway.
Hey,
so
yo.
We don't even know what the hell is going on. And worst case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him out of my dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him. And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
Nah, bro, you get got, bro. The Leprechaun?
This one is the one that you guys are gonna underestimate.
I forgot about this dumb movie, bro.
He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and impersonate people's voices. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie. Sometimes it's a 4-leaf clover, sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly.
That's what I was saying.
But I'm still surviving though. So here's the plan. I would take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods, then place it into the basement that I do not have and put it in a safe. The leprechaun will obviously come by asking, "Where's me gold?" Then I'll kick him into the safe and lock him in the safe. Now you're probably like, he's gonna break out. He has powers. Let me get to that, okay? That's not true because before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the woods and I put it on top of the safe. Now,
bro, do you know how long it takes you to look for a 4-leaf clover? Bro, the only plan that I would ever have against Leprechaun is to not touch his damn gold.
Now I have a leprechaun in my possession and I could get him to grant any wish I want. I bet y'all forgot about that. He could grant wishes. It's literally that easy. Now I survived.
Isn't there like a drawback to that though?
Strategy. Go ahead. I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Say it. Only thing is I gotta own that basement for the rest of my life because if somebody moves that 4-leaf clover, it's done for me.
Halloween, yeah.
We know the villain of this movie, Michael Myers. You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat because I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills. He got jumped by the whole town. This woman even had what is that? A
iron?
But then Halloween Ends came out. And that's when I realized Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely, durable old man. He's not immortal. He gets whooped by a random kid from the suburbs. Isn't this Michael Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself? I'm not gonna act as a kid before he killed him or something, but still.
I mean, he's just human. He's like a human version of Jason. I don't know if Jason was ever human at one point. I think he was, but somewhere down the road he got like supernatural abilities, so he's been hard to kill ever since. But Michael Myers, I mean, just get a shotgun, maybe like a machine gun or something, and just mow him down. That's what I would do.
Being beat up by a kid, that's crazy. So yeah, as long as it's not the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the 2007 Michael Myers.
Oh yeah.
Ruthless.
Yeah,
I think I have a pretty good shot against Michael. Honestly, just set up a venue, bring Lori, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman.
Friday yes, thank you, Jason.
Now, I could be a little smarty pants and say the original Friday the 13th is just Jason's mom, so I could just pull out a shotgun. But obviously, I want to hear about our boy, Jason Voorhees. And Jason is the 6'5" man
wow.
who's super durable. He has
be
insane
an NBA.
hunting skills, can crush someone's head with his bare hands, and unlike Michael, he runs. Like, yeah, he'll walk towards you to scare you for a while, but if he really just wants to kill you, he's gonna chase after you.
Wait, he actually runs? Okay, that changed the whole dynamic.
Really, he doesn't have to chase because Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to do? Well, I got you. You see, I've played hours of the Friday the 13th video game, and I consider that game pretty accurate to the movies.
That game is trash, by the way.
If I was at Camp Crystal Lake, I have the firecrackers, the flare gun, and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's easy wins. Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car. I can't drive.
Yeah, you getting got, bro. This is how I would beat Jason. Since AI is so freaking popular right now, I would get like an AI voice recording of his mother, since I think that's like the only person he'll ever listen to. Then I'd make him just, I don't know, kill himself. Job done. That's all you gotta do. Only time AI would ever save my life. Five Nights at Freddy? Oh yeah, this is easy too.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
This is easy
one's
too.
A little tricky. Because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore, okay?
How's this tricky?
Ghosts, spirits, demons, controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting, terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place.
Yo, I was always terrified of these animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese, man. Especially this purple looking dude. Oh my God, but nothing was more scarier than Chuck E. Cheese.
What? It's just an ordinary Krabby. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just 1. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for Friday the 13th, while many people won't think they will survive, I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I've watched all the game theory videos. All I'm missing is meeting the creator himself, Scott Coffin, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do?
Where's Foxy? Oh, there he is.
Five Nights at Freddy would be easy too, because all you would need to do is just tear down the building. Then call a priest, sprinkle holy water all over the building, and there you go. Job done. Oh my goodness.
Now I'm going to be...
I like how he just totally skipped over the Terrifier. Because, yo, that man would body anybody, bro.
Very honest. I know it's the thumbnail, but I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't survive it
Literally
either.
every trap is almost impossible to survive. And what annoys me the most is that the creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people appreciate life. That's that pain ideology.
Yeah.
No, bro, you're just a murderer.
I think he's worse than
Only a handful
pain.
of people survive your movies. Out of like 100 people, and I would know. I watch Kill Count. I look at how unfair some of these traps are. The chain trap from Saw 3, bro, how is he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would come out.
Bro, the angel trap? That was probably one of the very many traps that I would hate to get caught in.
The carousel trap from Saw 6, they literally did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson? None of that is a big deal. The only trap I can really see myself surviving is maybe the hand box box trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the syringe.
There you go.
1,000 IQ.
Oh, this one.
You see, I never watched this movie, but I did watch plenty of The Office and I played Fortnite.
It was
so
alright
I'm pretty
movie.
sure I could figure it out. So here's the plan. I would have called out of work. I know, easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was
I would've
trapped
never
in an
came
office
in.
building with 80-something people and we are forced to do a battle royale, would I survive? Probably not. I don't think I could stab someone with a pair of scissors. I'm sorry. But I read up online. Apparently, the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And where there's guns, there's room for an American.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but I thought there was actually something that they implanted in their body that would like explode at a certain time, but maybe that's a different movie.
This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United
Oh, really?
States of America, I know everything about guns. I sleep with a shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock,
That
and
sounds
an
uncomfortable.
AK in my PJs. So when it comes to shooting people,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I got it. I'm surviving
gosh.
Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal movie. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Insidious, none of that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Keep them demons away. And moral
Doja
of the
Cat.
story.
I don't know, I think his methods are a little bit questionable though, but yeah, every Jason movie, every Michael Myers movie, Five Nights at Freddy, easy work. Terrifier, I don't know about that. He's like Jason on crack, man. Whether you have like a shotgun, a knife, or an axe, you just cannot kill this dude. So, but anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you support Derek FDB. He has great content. If you enjoy my reaction, make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next video. Peace!